Hello everyone and welcome on to today's video interview. I have the pleasure today of welcoming Viviane Strickfaden onto today's call, and Viviane is an NED from France and a female executive search member. So Viviane, thanks ever so much for joining us today. Could I ask you just to start by introducing yourself and what it is that you do?
Thank you, Jenny. Well, I combine 4 roles that have at least 2 things in common. I'm a change and perspective taker. I am a professional coach, supervisor, non-executive director, and business leader. And I made this professional shift 9 years ago. My last position as director in a group led me to question myself. What did I really want to do? How, through my professional activity, could I contribute to a better world? And to do that, I needed independence in my job, time to focus on people, focus on the system in which the company evolves. Since the beginning of my career, I have worked for a wide variety of sectors and functions. I have held positions in small structures, including those I created, and in international groups. And this has taught me to adapt quickly in complex situations. And I'm always curious to discover new organizations, new culture. I enjoy leading strategic changes, those that go beyond adaptation, and I can say my life is written in transformation projects. My main asset is my ability to be inside and out, an actor in the business and at the same time a spectator of the situation and its environment. And this allows me to quickly grasp the stakes of the situation and to identify levels for action by relying heavily on collective intelligence. And this goes along with my independence of mind and the courage to say and to assume.
Very good. And how do you see your role as a female top executive? And can you talk to me about some of the different ways you've seen leadership in business?
Well, coach and supervisor are professions of presence and relation of distance to. It requires man or woman doing it, to be centered and aware of oneself, to exercise these activities, to consider the whole system to bring out solutions. Similarly, as a non-executive director, I am attentive to the system that is the company itself, its environment, its challenges, its business, its culture, and so on. Like an eagle, at the same time, the big picture and the ability to dig into a particular aspect. And this is how I actively contribute to development, successful change in a company. Well, I say things freely, with kindness and demand, considering the issues and all stakeholders. And I suggest other ways of reading a situation, other approaches. For example, what would happen if you try to do things this way or this one? What could be the risks and benefits? Things like that. We have been facing a context of major uncertainty for over a year, and it's not done. The more uncertain the environment, the more there is a need for reflection, agility, innovation, and test and learn approaches. And this is what I bring to the table. And I bring to my skills to listen, to pacify, to converge, to give a meaning, to have a vision. Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. And this is what guides the way I do business. I am convinced that there is nothing a woman cannot accomplish if she wants and if she dares. And this is what I strive for. This is, it is by being authentic and sincere that I have the most impact in the company. And I pay close attention to the meaning of decisions and actions and to the values they demonstrate. I act with independence and conscience, guided by strong personal ethics. And I am sensitive to business ethics too. And this is like many women. And I dare to question, to search, because I think this can open new perspectives.
Excellent. And Female Executive Search Initiative, what do you think of it, with its dedicated platform for female leaders, allows you to showcase your competencies? Talk to me about that.
Well, no, I heard about the Female Executive Search Initiative when it was launched years ago, and I applaud the conviction that guides it. This gendered approach cuts through the, how could you say it, all too common argument, how can I recruit or appoint a woman to an executive or non-executive position? There are none. Well, Female Executive Search shows that there are women if you want to look and see. And in addition to creating the pool of candidates, the team works to show that women executives are, or female executives, are real assets for companies. Their contribution is both very professional and offbeat. And in fact, diversity is a great asset for organizations and all kinds of diversity. And the commitment of the Female Executive Search team pushes women to show themselves, to speak out, and to occupy a space from which they are still too often absent. They have things to say and to do, they, women, to contribute to change in business and intelligence in the world. And being with you today is my way, here and now, to do my part. So I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity, really.
It's our pleasure, Viviane, and thank you ever so much for sharing your experiences with us today. Really, really interesting, and I hope will inspire many others as well. Thanks ever so much for your time. Have a great rest of the week, everyone.
Thank you for your time too.
Bye for now.
Bye.